Yeah. So we have a question here from Patricia. Did you ever put the horse before the cart from lack of experience in a new space or like trying something new?
Yeah, so all the time, I still do. Ego is an important practice of mine. So number one, when you put the cart before the horse or vice versa, it's usually that your ego is in your way. And so the first step of understanding the practice of ending ego or practice of ending fear, and it will be a continual lifelong practice. Every single day, my ego gets in my way. And I put the cart before the horse or the horse before the cart because I have a need to be right. I have a need to be offended, a need to be regretful, guilty, angry, frustrated, anxious, scared, separate, inferior, and superior. I got into a heated discussion over my new logo for my podcast, and both the head of my media and I, who are well trained and versed in putting the cart before the horse, basically in symbiosis said, "Oh, I'm sorry, man, my ego." And he said, "No, your ego's in the way." I'm like, "Your ego, yeah, we're both right." So I think the idea, Patricia, is that there's no timing to anything because time is one. Where we see the separation, and that's what the cart before the horse is it's a separation, is actually understanding that where's my ego, right? Separating, where's my ego creating interference or corrosion to the most powerful source, that lesson that I'm supposed to learn. Remember, if you have pain in your life, especially right now, if you have mental pain, physical pain, emotional pain, spiritual pain, all that is telling you is that you have a lesson to learn. It'll go away when you learn the lesson. It'll go away. We can't learn all the lessons. So, like some of these health issues are literally, there's an answer out there. We just haven't learned the lesson. And some of the people like Wim Hof have greater knowledge and awareness about lessons about staying healthy, Joe DeSena and like other people than others. And so if you have physical pain, then try to look and say, what did I do to attract this to myself? What am I supposed to learn from it? Because in essence, we're all connected to this unbelievable source of energy. Our actions, our embodiment and our actions, we're either, what are we doing to interfere with that? Are we drinking too much? Are we not exercising enough? Are we eating the wrong foods? Are we have the wrong mindset? Are we listening to the wrong things? Are we saying the wrong things? Are we thinking the wrong things? Are we doing the wrong things? Are we believing the wrong things? Do we surround ourselves with the wrong ideas? Right? All these different things. These are what create the interference we're already whole, right? We're creating the interference and it's resulting in lessons unanswered, which we call pain.
That's fantastic. I love that. We have a couple more questions here. We're getting close to the time. So if you guys have any more questions, now's the time to ask Dave. We have another one here from Lee. I want to build a business/design agency helping poor people, but I don't have a solid idea. What suggestions do you have to start it?
Don't start. So if you don't have the what, I always say everybody already knows your why. The what is so important. And the people that are most successful, they have a really strong what. I had a kid, Colin Jacobs. I love him as an entrepreneur. He's 25. He's a Forbes 30 under 30. And he went to his Indiana local brewery when he turned 21. And he had like those giant 16-ounce beer cans. And he realized everybody wasn't drinking all the beer because it got warm. So he went ahead and got his what. He's like, I have my what. You will find your what. So what I would do is go ahead, be more interested than interesting, spend a minimum of 10 minutes a day paying attention to what you want in order to facilitate it, right? So what is it you want to help people? Go find other organizations doing it, find mentorship. When you start paying attention, and even a minimum of 10 minutes a day, remember, 10 minutes a day is worth more than 10 hours on a Saturday. Because of the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious continuum, the way that data runs through our bodies into our soul, into our quantum memory, our DNA, you need to do things consistently every day. Hopefully enjoy the persistent, consistent pursuit of those things. But when you start paying attention, those touches of favor and coincidences start happening. In other words, you're going to start seeing the what combined with the why, then you can go ahead and get help to use discipline, strategy, and awareness to effectuate it. In other words, when you know your what, it's a possibility. When you combine it with the why, it's a probability. Only one thing stands in the way of your probability to reality. That's you and the help that you need. So in order to effectuate that, we need to have the right practices, the right disciplines, the right strategies, knowledge, the right skills, and of course, a desire that you must be what you can be. But none of it starts without doing the exploration of being more interested than interesting, of learning your what. So go out there, pay attention, and give intention to finding your what, and everything else will fall into place.
Yeah, that's great advice. Real quick before we wrap up, we have another one here from Jesse. Best fitness at home advice. Any online companies you know, like we're all stuck in our homes. What I have some cables here to do some at home workouts. Do you have any tips for people on how to stay just like healthy and a general wellness at home? Going through these times that we can't really go to the gym and things like that.
Yeah, tons of great brands. Yeah. Really what I suggest you do, because they're so easy to find, and I don't want to exclude any of them. So here's what I do. A minimum of 1 hour a day, number one priority in my life on my health. That means I am paying attention to and giving intention to my health, a minimum of 1 hour a day. So if they told me, hey, you got to do the Entre event at 4:00, but I had only 4:00 to do, my cardio, to stretch, to do my balance, to meditate, to eat, to plan my food, whatever it is towards my health, all of them holistically combined, I would say no way, including my kids now. I put my health first, then my family, then activity I get paid for. Because I have learned that if you put your health behind your family or your activity you get paid for, you'll never focus on your health, because there's always time you want to spend with your family. It's always times you want to make more money too. So every day, my only piece of advice, and look, this is the best piece of advice. I sat on this extraordinary panel with the CEOs of Burger King, HBO, MTV, like these extraordinary people. And they said, a bunch of freshmen coming into college, what's the best piece of advice? And I gave them, enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential. This woman from HBO who I adore, she's like, find one thing you love to do that's exercise, and do it a minimum of an hour a day for the rest of your life. Find that one thing. And I'm like, oh, she's so much smarter than me, because my wife told me, and I'm going to end on this. When I made my recovery, and my wife was a catalyst for that, my mom and my wife, she gave me enlightenment and vision and support and love. She actually gave me hard love and told me the truth when I was lying to myself, and in a bad way, as a manipulator, a liar, overseller, and back-end seller. My wife literally straightened me up. So when I made it back, I said, what can I get you? Anything in the world. What can I do for you? And she said this, David, take care of yourself, because if you take care of yourself, I know you'll take care of others. So be kind to your future self, be healthy. I know everyone out there, the hundreds of people that are following these guys, everyone out there, if you take care of yourself, that will allow you to take care of others. So put your health first, a minimum of 1 hour a day. If you don't know what brands, go Google the best brands, go ask your friends. Everybody will have advice. In my opinion, it doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do. So go ahead and do it, and you will be happy, healthy, and strong. And that's what I wish for everyone, to share that with everyone, so that we can create a collective consciousness of happiness and abundance.
Love it. Hope everyone got that. That was incredible. Yeah, and I want to be respectful of Dave's time, so we're gonna let him go there. I'll stay on a bit just to answer some other questions if people have any questions for Entre. Click the link right here, the sign up for Dave's free training on Fridays. He's doing a lot of stuff, and please reach out to him, follow him, connect with him. He's an incredible guy. Drop some emojis in the chat for him to show him some love.
Watch my
thank
TikTok.
you, Dave, so much.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Yeah, be kind to your future self. Thank you.
David, thank you so much. Good seeing you. Take care.
Great.